Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and we've got a kind of a rainy day today, and the temperature is finally starting to drop, and we're getting the on to wintered look around here. It's not too bad for temperatures. We've had frost, but no real freezing yet. But anyway, 'tis the season. And as you can see, I'm doing this is actually in a assisted living facility, and I have been cleaning this carpet for a few years, but I haven't cleaned it for, well, almost 2 years, because when all the lockdowns happened and they came up with the rule that nobody could come into one of these facilities unless they were fully vaccinated. Well, that's when I stopped, because I'm not, will not ever be, because well, that's a whole other story. But anyway, this carpet is a nylon, and it's quite old. It's very stressed. The lady that lives in here, pardon me, she has dementia, and she uses a walker. You can see the wear and tear going on. The pile is very distorted in the high traffic areas, and on the you see the black along there. That's actually caused by the aluminum, raw aluminum, not anodized. It gives off a black, transfers off of the aluminum. It's happening over here as well, and but it comes out easily with what I'm about to do. I did pre-vacuum, obviously, and I did pre-treat all the spots, and I used about 16 or so ounces of my before pre-spray. I zapped all the spots, gave it a good, well, I hit them all with a spotter. All these little black spots, there's lots of them. You can see they're just everywhere. The carpet has been cleaned since I was here last, about almost 2 years ago. The customer that I deal with here, there's the daughter of the lady that lives here. She and her sister came, and I think they did it a couple times or so. They have a home machine. They came and cleaned it, and she said it was a terrible experience. And she, when I came, because now they've opened up, and obviously I'm allowed in here now, because I'm still not, haven't put the poison into me. So, but anyway, they are now allowing people in who aren't so foolish. But anyway, we're going to clean the carpet, and I'm cleaning with Nanomax, 2 ounces per gallon, and I'm starting off with a Hog's-Hair fiber pad. So let's have a look, see what happens. I don't know if you can see, but the black mark along the aluminum is coming off like a hot knife through butter. No problem at all. By the way, one thing I want to point out, back to the enforced medical treatment that's going on for everybody. If you're wanting to have your eyes opened to learn truth, there is a website or there's many websites, but one website I go to all the time, where they collect news stories from all kinds of sources all over the world, and it's called raptureready.com. Because and the reason they call it that is because their site is all about collecting stories that are evidence and information about that we are truly at the very end of this age, and we know what comes next for those of us who are paying attention. But anyway, go to raptureready.com, and daily news items comes up on the first page at the top of the menu, and click on that, and There's stories from all around the world that are on there, all about various things, and many bits of information about this medical procedure that they want everybody to have. And in case you hadn't noticed, was a few days ago, last week, a representative from one of the major suppliers or providers of one of these products admitted in front of a parliamentary committee, European Parliamentary Committee, that they had never even tested to see whether or not taking it would stop transmission. It was never tested for that, and so even though everybody was being told to get it or you're going to spread the thing, they had absolutely there was no testing done to verify whether or not that actually was the case, and so there was no medical scientific reason for that claim. But that's what, of course, was the main claim from all the authorities over everybody. So anyway, that's not my point of the video, but I did want to give a heads up for you guys out there who are willing to actually reconsider what you're seeing going on in the world, because well, it's all coming together exactly as we read in Revelation chapter 13. If you go and want to take a read of that, there it is. It's all coming about just as the powers that be have planned. So, but anyway, carpet cleaning. I don't know if you can see as I'm cleaning here, but the stains are all coming out pretty easily. It looks like most of them. That area right in front of the chair, of course, major footwear transfer staining happening there. You can see that improved dramatically already with my first pass. Oh, I got a tickle. Okay, somebody's alarm is going off. Not sure where that's coming from. Oh, now it's gone. Really very worn in the traffic lane. The texture of the pile has basically disappeared. You can't even see the individual yarn is just turned into a fur now. Which is what happens when the carpet gets beat to death. Of course, for quite some time, this poor lady was locked in this room and wasn't even allowed to get out, because that's what they were doing. She doesn't come over on this side of the bed at all, obviously. And lots of wear and tear going on leading into the bathroom, of course. And again, that black strip out the aluminum is coming off without any problem at all. It will reappear fairly quickly because the aluminum continues to give off this black staining. So that's what happens on those non-anodized aluminum transitions. The anodized ones don't do that. So now there was a couple of marks over here that actually I can still see slightly. I think I'll be using some proxy on a couple of these, it looks like. I do have ClO2 in the solution as well, and I've got it at 1000 ppm. So it'll address most of the organic stains anyway, but I think there was a spill of a tea or coffee over here somewhere. Although I'm actually, it's right where I'm at right now, and I'm not actually seeing it anymore. So maybe it already faded away. And there was a bunch of stains over here, but they look like they've gone too, so far so good. Yeah, all the spots that were over here, they're all gone. Huh, that was easy. And there's something odd right here. Looks like something sitting on the fiber. Oh, that's obviously something. Maybe a ground in raisin or something. Anyway, off it came. Good. So we'll work our way out over that away, and then we'll do a switch. But it's looking good. Friday today, and well, it's what are we at? 1 o'clock or so, 1:30, and I've got a. Oh, no, that's not. It's almost 1 o'clock. No, 12 o'clock. A little confused. Yeah, it's almost it's 10 to 12 now, and then I've got one more fairly small job after this. So, and then I'll be off for the weekend. So that'll be good. So anyway, the stains are all coming out, no problem. It's wonderful how simple and easy this is. And I haven't had to go all crazy with, some guys kind of get a kick out of these guys that are saturating all the stains with ammonia, and then they have to breathe it while they do that. Don't need to do that. Not healthy for you to breathe all those fumes all the time. Very unhealthy, in fact. Anyway, let's do a switch. So I mentioned a video or two ago that I was having this weird flash effect in my eye, and it turned out that it was just a thing that happens for a lot of people as they get older. It's got to do with the fluid in the eye sort of thickening, and the anyway, it's just nothing to be concerned about, but it is annoying because when I move my eye a certain way, I actually literally see a flash of light, and it's a little irritating. But I guess the fluid in the eye sort of tugs on the what do they call that? The retina in the back of the eye or whatever, and it sort of disturbs it a little bit, and it sends a signal into the brain that interprets it as a light source briefly. So it's just like a little flash. It's pretty weird. And then you start getting floaters too. So I've had that, and oh, the joys of getting older. However, glad I'm still standing anyway. So we're at it, what, 16 minutes now or so? Moving along. The stains are all coming out. It's looking really good. This, as I say, I've been cleaning this carpet for at least 5 years, I guess, or maybe even longer. But anyway, and the lady I deal with, who is the daughter of that woman who actually lives here, the older lady. Anyway, her daughter, she's always thrilled at how well this works, and I clean her carpets in her house. Really nice lady. She was so happy she seen me. I thought she was going to give me a hug. I think she wanted to, but I just sort of stood there, and then it didn't happen. Nice lady, anyway. So I know that most of the guys that are watching this are Americans, and today our what's his name again? Our leader just announced a freeze on all handgun purchases in Canada. Isn't that lovely? But this is all part of the plan. And they just gave, what, $100 million or something like that to the WEF digital identification program. That is coming. And you will literally not be able to do anything without them being able to monitor and follow everything you do. Again, Revelation chapter 13. It's all there. And it's really happening, folks. I'll tell you what the answer is, by the way. If you're wondering, how can I survive this, or how can I, overcome this, or whatever. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how you survive it. There's a really good YouTube channel, and it's run by a guy by the name of Ray Comfort. It's called Living Waters. You go to Living Waters and you watch this guy as he interacts with people out on the street, and listen carefully to what he has to say, because that is the answer. There is no other answer, and there is no escape from what's about to happen, unless you take what Ray Comfort is saying to heart. You go watch Ray Comfort. He's an amazing guy. Actually, he posted yesterday a very, very sad video. His little doggy, Max, who was out there with him every day, passed away. Very, very sad. But anyway, go watch Ray Comfort, Living Waters. And I hope that it really impacts upon your heart, and you receive the message with gladness, because it is the only hope. Because what happens next for those who remain behind is absolutely unbelievably bad. So anyway, go and watch Ray Comfort, Living Waters. Okay, I'm almost done. Well, I am done. I'm just gonna park this thing out the door, and then I'll post vacuum and I'm done. Oh, you want to have a look at the pad? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty grubby. You know what? I'm just gonna go over the worst areas with the B side. Just because. See the traffic area or lanes right there in the doorway pretty much disappeared, and the black mark in front of the chair is gone. I mean, it's looking pretty darn amazing, actually. All right, let's go in here. We used to see these old nylon carpets a lot, but not so much anymore. But they do clean amazingly well. When this lady moves out of here, they will, when she moves on up, they will certainly be replacing this. I suppose in most cases they're putting vinyl planking in. So I don't get into a lot of these facilities because that's actually what's occurring in most of them. I think is they're, it was pretty normal for them to have carpeting in them, but in the last few years they've been pulling out the carpeting and going with the vinyl planking, so they can just give it a wipe down, which I guess makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna just go under the door there. Yes. A little bit more there, just a little bit, not bad. Okay, So I'll just get this thing out of the way, and then I'll do the post vacuuming, and then I'll be done. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good day.